Good afternoon, Capricorn, and welcome to my channel, the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya. This is your reading for the total solar eclipse that is happening in Aries on April the 8th, 2024. Now, this total solar eclipse is happening at 19 degrees of Aries. So if you have any planetary placements at around that degree, this is definitely going to have a more personal impact on you. I have Mercury at 18 degrees of Aries in my birth chart, so I am excited and curious to see how exactly this is going to play out for me. That being said, I am going to do something a little bit different today as opposed to how I usually do my readings. I am going to start off with pulling a card from my Sacred Geometry Oracle deck to kind of get some vibrational frequencies from a specific shape to see how that is going to affect you, if there's any guidance from that Oracle deck for you, my dear Capricorn, during this total solar eclipse. Then I am going to pull a card from my Rider-Waite deck and then the After Tarot deck to kind of get themes and energies that are going to be surrounding you around that time. Now, this total solar eclipse has an effect on us for at least 6 months. So this energy can be utilized and tapped into for that amount of time. Okay. And then I'm going to end off the reading pulling a card from my Sacred Animal Oracle deck as well. So with those Oracle decks, I will be reading what the book indicates for that, because those messages are kind of intricate and I have not memorized those for those decks because it's a little bit difficult. Okay, so that being said, let's dive right in. I have cut the decks already and I have shuffled them twice. Now, where did I get that number from? I'm utilizing the numerology of the total solar eclipse. So the date of the total solar eclipse is April the 8th, 2024. So April is the 4th month, plus 8 plus 2024 is 20. And then I reduce that number, 2 plus 0 is 2. And then that is where I got the number. So we are tapping into the numerology energy as well for this total solar eclipse. Okie dokie, let's dive right in then. So for your Sacred Geometry card, let's see what we got. Okay, we have the Calm Within, and it is number 24 as well. So I don't have these all ready to go because I like to be surprised at the same time as you. So let me get this, and I found it, and I will show you the picture and read you what it says, okay? It is the Calm Within, number 24, Inner Peace, okay? It's a really beautiful card. The image on this card speaks to the ongoing process of returning to our calm within. Your life is likely filled with many wondrous things: family, friends, lovers, jobs, study. Each serves to stimulate and bring greater joy and growth. Each is important in defining who you are at this point in your life. Each consumes a piece of your time and energy. Occasionally, you experience periods when all the many things that compose daily life accumulate and become a little bit more than you can handle. This creates frustration and anxiety and disrupts the flow of positive creative energy. Do you find yourself overstimulated by people and responsibilities? I know I do. Try this simple exercise. So you're getting something to try for homework. Okay, Capricorn? View this card or close your eyes and hold it in your heart. Sit and breathe rhythmically, allowing your breath to flow in and out in a relaxed manner. Ask that everyday cares leave your mind for just long enough so you may find the calm within that nurtures who you truly are. Ask your inner guidance to offer wisdom as to what is important and release what you can. When you are relaxed and centered, when you are truly feeling peace, gently re-enter your day with this calm perspective. So this is kind of giving us a reminder that no matter where we are in our day or in our life, we can remove ourselves, close our eyes, and tap into our breath. Breath work is very integral for calming your nervous system, and it can be very powerful. Breath work can even take you to higher planes of consciousness and even make you hallucinate if you know how to do that. Okay, so breath work is very integral part of yoga. And as an avid yogi, I remember, I'm going to tell you a little story, when my car broke down and I needed to get it towed. And I was sitting in the tow truck with the tow truck driver, and I was obviously in my head, and I was like, this is frustrating, and like I have to get to work, and I was thinking about a lot of things, and like I started doing my, like, it was just, I wasn't even thinking about it. And he's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm just doing my yoga breath, because I just tap into my breath and it calms me down. So this is definitely something that is free, and you can tap into that. And if it starts working for you, definitely check out some more breathing exercises. You can get books on it. You can probably find videos about it. There's Breath of Fire. There's a whole Kundalini yoga that utilizes breath work as opposed to moving. It's a lot of chanting and breath work. So that might be something that might be useful. But if you are finding yourself overstimulated and frustrated with all your responsibilities in life, take this time to look at this card, or tune in, close your eyes, tune in. Breathe in with your nose and breathe into all of the crevices of your body. You visualize your air, fresh air going in, and then you can exhale with your out of your mouth, and exhale all that bad energy and stagnant breath and air, and visualize yourself breathing out all of your stress out of all of the nooks and crannies of your body. Okay, so that is definitely a really cool card. I really like that. And if you can see here, there's a storm going on in her head, but she's breathing in, and there's like a little rose there. And so you can breathe, close your eyes, and you can take a break from the storm of your life. Okay, it's all in the power of your breath. Breath is very powerful. So definitely, if you want to get more into that kind of stuff, check it out. Okay, for our major arcana card, we have the Five of Wands. So maybe you are stressing out about some things that are going on in your life. Maybe are there some conflicts going on at your work, or interpersonally with some people perhaps. But knowing that the 5 is it is an unsteady number, and it can be about conflicts, but they are temporary. Okay, now you see here these people, this card is technically called War Games. Okay, so they are fighting, but they are practicing to hone their skills. Okay, they are fighting with wands. They're not really getting hurt. They're not swords. Okay, so they are honing their skills, and they are learning how to fight properly. So you can utilize this, that if you always have that in mind, that obstacles or conflicts or periods of time in our life that aren't going as we would like them to, okay, they're take these as situations that they are honing your skills on how to appropriately react to situations like this. And these things make you stronger, okay, and they get you more prepared for other situations that might be thrown your way in the future. So if you look at it this way, we can be grateful for all the struggles that come in our life, because we learn how, if we take that perspective, we can utilize it as a lesson and get things out of it that can help us be stronger in the long run. Okay. Now, this person here is also wearing polka dots. And polka dots in the tarot can signify the need to have more fun. So despite what is going on around you, try to see the light in the situation And make sure you're balancing yourself with having fun, even though there might be some seriousness around you. And know that things are not permanent. Okay, make sure you're still having fun and seeing the lighter side of things. I find now with myself in my spiritual journey that I start laughing when things get a little, like a little obstacle or a little curveball gets thrown my way, and instead of getting upset, I'm just like, again, universe, all right, let's see what I can learn. Like, I'm already priming myself to see it as a lesson and an obstacle that's going to make me stronger in the long run. Okay, so um there's a saying that says, like, a life that is not does not have any challenges, it that inhibits you from growing as a person. And so all of these things can really make us grow as people, and those who have struggled in their life really know and really are grateful for the peace that comes when it does. Okay, so look for the good in the struggle. Okay. Excuse me. So for our second card, we are going to have, okay, the Nine of Wands as well. So we have two cards of fiery that are basically fire cards. Okay, so the Nine of, so I think, the card here that is saying to find the calm within. I think you are growing tired. There's a lot of things that are happening in your life, perhaps, that you are working towards. And this card signifies that you need to keep going. Okay, so this card can be a card of persistence and perseverance. And normally on the normal Rider-Waite deck, so this is the After Tarot, it illustrates one moment after the original scene in the Rider-Waite deck. So this gentleman is by himself and he's the wounded warrior. Okay, and during this eclipse, Chiron, the asteroid, is it encompasses the archetype of the wounded warrior. Okay, and so all of these other wands in the background here signify lessons that he has had to learn through in his past and has made him who he is. Kind of like these things here, right? These situations. And so so this is the Nine of Wands. So after this is the 10, and that's the end of the cycle before we get into the court cards. Okay, so this is approaching the end of a cycle. There's one more battle that he has to fight through, and he needs to keep going. Okay, now if you're working on a project or something and you're coming up with maybe some mental blockages, perhaps, this card is encouraging you to keep on trying different ideas, maybe go online, see what other people are doing, maybe consult an expert or get some advice for some people, read some books, but just be creative and keep throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. Okay, this card that says don't stop, you need to keep going. And also, despite the fact that he might be a wounded warrior and is really hesitant to trust people, there are some people that you can trust. I, as a person that doesn't trust many people, I do appreciate those that I do trust and are very loyal to me. But because you've been hurt before, okay, the wounded warrior, doesn't mean that you can't trust other people going forward. You just need to learn you have had to learn your lessons. Okay, all those lessons are there behind you, and you need to still remember them moving forward. So if you get those red flags from people, make sure you learn your lesson and follow through with what the lesson taught you, and have those boundaries. Okay, but with this, this person is actually there to help. So there might be some people out there that are actually there to help you, but just make sure you are discerning with those lessons that you have learned in the past. Okay, but definitely keep going. You're almost at the finish line with whatever you are working on. Okay, and last but not least, we are going to pull a card from the Animal Oracle deck. And we have the Tiger, so another fire card here. Okay, let me just grab this and get that for you. And we will be done. Okay, this is a really cool message for you. So make sure you're finding the calm within any times of struggle, perhaps around, there's supposed to be a lot of turbulence going on globally. So maybe this is a nice reminder that you can go within and focus on your own life, as to remove yourself from that kind of energy. Okay, you have the power within yourself. All right, so we have the Tiger. Beautiful, beautiful card here. And this is incorporating fire. So we have all fire signs, fire cards here. Okay, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold, I am brave, mighty forces come to my aid. I like that. So some target words here are strength, will, stealth, invisibility, passion, sexuality, yin-yang, balance, fluid movement, fiery devotion, solitary ambition, fierce and determined. Now the message for you today from the tiger totem is, if you have a tiger as a totem, know that you are accompanied by a fierce guardian. Solitary lords of the jungle, tigers are symbols for royalty, dominance, and passion. They are born helpless and blind and later develop heightened senses and inner sight to survive. Tiger people are naturally clairvoyant. They are aware of many unseen things and can sense the extraordinary opportunities around them. When you meet a tiger person, expect them to stare through you to your deepest soul point. Tiger people need time alone to regenerate their tremendous energy. I know how that feels like. If tiger is your totem, you need a lot of solitude. You are afraid of nothing and your determination is astounding. You are a famous lover and your passions are intense. Do not exhaust yourself sprinting through life. It may be better for you to stalk your dreams steadily to conserve your power. Tiger medicine helps you to balance your dark and light stripes, your yin and yang, your time in the world and your time alone, your fierceness and gentleness and your aggression and your peace. That's interesting because we have aggression and peace right here, right? So we are encouraged to make sure you're balancing it out, right? Balancing out, making sure you're taking the time to yourself in the midst of whatever you're trying to accomplish, right? Call upon Tiger to teach you to move tirelessly and steadily through life. Adventure, beauty, grace, passion, and power are natural to the one who has the tiger totem. Now, on the contrary here, it's warning that, are you tired from rushing around? Then if so, you need to rest. Have your passions gotten better of you? Is your aggressive nature getting you in trouble? Remember to keep your life in balance. All right, so that is pretty interesting reading. Definitely needing to make sure you're balancing out your energies and making sure that you're being reciprocated for anything that you're putting out into the world. Okay, so if you enjoyed that reading, Capricorn, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you like, and you can press that bell notification to let you know if I put out any other videos that you'd like to watch. Okay, and if you wanted a more holistic view on what this total solar eclipse is going to bring for you, definitely check out not only your sun, but your moon, your rising, and your Venus as well. Okay, thank you so much for your energy. I'm truly grateful for it, and I hope you have a wonderful eclipse season. See you next time. Bye.